down here, please. Over here.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank this one. Testing 1, 2, 3. It works.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the 2023 Toyota U.S. Championships. I'm here with the Pairs Short Program medalists. So in first, we had Knierim and Brandon Frazier. In second, we had Emily Chan and Spencer Howe. And in third, we had Ellie Kam and Danny O'Shea. We'll start with an opening question to our medalists. Alexa and Brandon, if you don't mind starting just on how it feels to be back at U.S. Champs and how your short program went for you.
First off, we'd like to congratulate the athletes sitting up here with us. We know how intimidating and scary U.S. Championships feels for all of us, and I know we're all battling our own things, so I'm just really proud of both teams up here. Great job today. And personally, very proud of the conviction and commitment we put out today for our program. I was pretty nervous, but I'm very proud of us.
Yeah, I think Alexa and I's goal this whole season is just every time we go out, improve. And I think this program was a step up from our last event, and it always feels good to put it out at the U.S. Championships. We have room to grow, but I would say that was a very good, strong performance, and we both feel very good about it.
Emily and Spencer?
Yeah, I mean, what was the question again?
Just how you felt about your skate overall and how it feels to be back at U.S. Championships.
Yeah, I mean, I'm on board with Alexa. I think that you have to take a moment to congratulate everybody, not just the medalists, but also everyone who puts together the event, and as well as all the other competitors that were out today. I think that, only the ones who are really doing it know how difficult this sport can be, and Alexa said it perfectly. We all have our own challenges, and it's a great thing to be able to come out to these events, and especially nationals, and just be able to do our best to rise above the challenge. So for us, we're grateful to be in the seat that we're in right now, where we're sitting, and we always come to these conferences, and all we do is feel blessed. So
yeah, we feel really good about the energy that we put out there today. We left some points on the table. But each time we go out there, we want to give more and become more comfortable with performing. So we feel really good about the support we have out there today. So thank you.
Ellie and Danny?
Yeah, we're very excited to be here and very proud of what we've been able to put out, and proud of my partner for her first senior nationals, and just excited to be where we are and experiencing the energy out there and feeling ready to grow.
Yeah, it's really exciting to be able to compete for such an amazing audience. It's very supportive, and you can feel the energy in the building. It was a really great experience, very exciting.
Yeah, fun watching all the competitors.
Yeah.
Excited for the long.
All right, we'll open the floor for questions. Please raise your hand and we'll have a mic brought to you.
Hi, Alexa, Brandon, Janie McCauley from the Associated Press. What were the emotions? It seemed like after your routine finished, you kind of held that embrace just maybe a little bit longer. I mean, after what happened last year and so many different things you two have been through, what was that like to have such a beautiful program?
I think I was nervous today because I wanted to have that special program. It wasn't about score or winning or anything like that. It was more about stepping off the ice, feeling accomplished from comparing it to how we skate at home and at practice. I wanted to take a little bit longer when the music ended to kind of absorb that moment, because I've learned throughout this long career that I've had that the most special times are usually the ones that go by too fast. And I just want to continue moving forward, being totally immersed and embrace the present moment and just be grateful that I'm able to do this. I love this, and life moves pretty fast. So I don't know what the future holds, and I think it's, last year you expected to compete at the U.S. Championships because you sign up and you go or whatever, but then because of COVID we couldn't, so it's taken from you very quickly. Being able to skate today was a gift, but it's also something very true and close to our hearts, so I didn't want to rush through it.
You at this age, and after last year not being able to compete at the U.S. Championships, you can't take anything for granted. And I think COVID, that's a lesson we all learned, is you have to enjoy every moment. And sometimes in these pressured situations, you get done and you just, move on to the next thing so fast. And there's a lot of talk about, are you done, are you not done, this and that. And I think once we got done and you feel like you put out a great performance that you and your partner both shared, that you gave everything you had, you just want to take every second because they do go by fast. But those seconds are exactly what gets you out of bed and keep coming back. So
We'll go to JR next.
J.R. Walker from U.S. Figure Skating Fan Zone. Alexa and Brandon, when we spoke last month, you talked about sticking around this season, and part of what your mission was to kind of spread influence of what's possible in U.S. figure skating in terms of pairs. This week in the junior field, every single team that came through the mix zone talked about how you model behavior that shows them what they need to do to be successful not only in their career, but also successful as athletes who folks enjoy to be around, who are respected for working hard. Knowing that, what does that mean to you as world champions and as trailblazers for U.S. figure skating, and what your influence is on those younger athletes? Thank you.
I think it's really nice to hear that they look up to us. I think I relate most to the kids who are insecure or the kids that are doubtful of what they can do. Even though we're accomplished and great skaters, I don't relate to the best of the best athletes in the world. I'm more connected to the ones who are searching for answers and need guidance. So to be able to connect with them and give them something to be inspired by, it makes me really happy because those are the people I needed when I was coming up into the sport. And it's very special to be in this arena because I skated here, I think in 2011, and I had a really bad free skate, and I was crying in the locker room, and Amanda Ivora was the one to pull me aside and give me that talk about, you did everything you could, don't look back, stay positive, and this is a long journey. And that resonated with me till this day. It's really weird to be here for my third time and now be the one that can do that. I just hope it has as much impact as she had on me at that time.
Any other questions?
I'm Sonia Chen for the Associated Press, and this can be for everyone, but given that this is the beginning of a new Olympic cycle, is there kind of an extra motivation to make a statement at nationals and really put yourself on the map for Team USA?
You guys want to start that one?
You guys can.
Anything.
Why don't you guys start and then we'll go second.
Yeah, sure. There's a lot of motivation to get the new quad started.
Next.
Yeah, every U.S. Championships is special in its own way. Olympic year, the year after the Olympic year, midway through the Olympic year, right before the Olympic year, there's just something different each time. And I would say that when I remember after 2014 and 2015, that was a motivating time in my senior career because you are hungry and you're looking for the next quad. But this particular time, it's more reflection for me personally. So, yeah.
Props for going to the Olympics already.
For us as a team, of course, we want to take every experience that we have competing and just even every day in practice to understand each other and to build ourselves and develop ourselves. So, of course, in 3 years, when the Olympics happens, we hope to be there. But during this time, there is quite a bit of time to work, and you never know what might happen in the next 3 years. So we're really being present and just enjoying every moment of it.
Yeah, and every competition, every practice for us, for me especially, is an opportunity to grow as a person, as a skater, mentally, physically, because, especially in a sport like figure skating, it's not only very physically demanding, but, it's also the mental side of the game plays a big role in the success with the athletes. So for us, it's just really embracing every opportunity, including, the one like today and the one that we'll have Saturday for the free skate. And, we take it one season at a time, one practice at a time, one competition at a time, and in hopes that, we can do that growth and be able to really do what we want to do when we go out there and we're on that spot or in that spotlight. So.
I feel like for Danny and I, we are a relatively new team. We just started skating together 4 months ago. We have had the opportunities to compete, 3 times now. Every single day that we get to skate together and every experience and competition, we're kind of taking it one at a time. So each one we can learn the most from it. And I think that's kind of our focus right now, just baby steps, but keep moving forward. And that's like, there's big goals, but there's also the little goals that are just as important.
Yeah, and at the beginning of a quad, you're obviously looking forward towards those big goals, and the only way to achieve those big goals is, as everyone said so far, the daily grind, the day-to-day little goals that you keep going after. So I think that everyone has a focus for the long-term goal and making a reputation for yourself for the long term, but the only way to achieve those goals is by going through the daily short term and living in the moment.
We have time for one more, so I'm going to go to Phil, actually.
Hi, Philip Hirsch, NBCSports.com. Alexa, why is it that you relate more to the kids who don't think that they can do it or the kids who feel more insecure?
I don't know. I think as bold and brave as I am and confident as I look on the outside, I'm just your average person that has their own doubts and insecurities. And I think I relate to them more because maybe they don't think that I do. But I want them to know that it's normal and it's okay.
All right, and with that, we'll wrap up. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you.